Recording in progress.
I'd like to call the December 8th, 2025 Tukwila Metropolitan Park District Board of Commissioners regular meeting to order. And the first thing on the agenda is our mission and vision. The TPMPD mission statement: to provide a welcoming public aquatics facility managed in a fiscally responsible manner with a focus on educating all ages in the lifelong skills of water safety. We carry out this mission with a board and staff who are compassionate, inclusive, and responsive to the needs of our diverse community, working to foster positive and lifelong experiences with aquatic environments. TPMPD vision statement: contributing to the quality of life for our community and for future generations through welcoming, fun, safe, and positive aquatic experiences at the Tukwila Pool. All right, next one is the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Right, roll call. I will start.
Commissioner Hickman present.
Commissioner Dengler present.
Commissioner Bronjal Anderson present.
Commissioner Stahl present.
And Commissioner Zephyl is present. We are also joined by our Executive Director, Brad Hartman, our Aquatics Director, Anastasia Shapiro, and our District Clerk, Emily Snur. And also we have our notary, I couldn't remember. Notary, sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Are you talking to me or
Yes.
talking to her? It looks like your eyes are over here. Leslie, let's go.
Perfect.
Sorry.
No worries. I'm looking for an approval of the agenda.
Make a motion that we approve the agenda.
Second.
All right, so Commissioner Dengler made a motion and Commissioner Stahl seconded. Is there any discussion on the agenda? Seeing none, all those in favor of approving the agenda say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Passed. Okay, so we're moving on to our certification and oath of office. So the first thing we will be doing is certifying. We'll do position 3 first. And so in your packet, you will see that there is the King County certified results of the election for position number 3. So what we will be doing is signing the first half of it, and the undersigned officers of the Tukwila Pool Metropolitan Park District do hereby appoint Debbie Russ of 15325 Sunwood Boulevard, Unit B303, Tukwila, Washington 98188, to the office of Commissioner Position 3. The position for this term will expire on December 31st, 2031. And
It says 2032.
so we just updated it because it was incorrect in our packet.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so because 2026 is inclusive of, so it would go through 2031. But thank you for checking on that.
No, that's okay. I just want to.
So we'll all sign this now, and this is what will be, Debbie will then take it to the city to get it notarized. Yep. This is the 8th of December. All right, so I'm sorry. I'm gonna give this to Emily, and this is what Debbie will pick up from you. and take to go get notarized.
Thank you.
All right, moving on to the next one, which is the certificate of appointment. The undersigned officers of the Tukwila Pool Metropolitan Park District do hereby appoint Jerry Frangella Anderson of 15021 43rd Place, South Washington 9028 to the office of Commissioner position number 4. This position will expire on December 31st, 2031. Oh, Emily, I forgot to put 2025 after that. Sorry.
You have to.
Oh, thank you. Oh, this one had 25, that's why I didn't know that. There we go.
You don't need to sign yourself.
You don't get to sign it.
She doesn't?
At least that's the way we did it last time.
That's fine. I don't need to. I need to sign a lot of other things.
All right, so now we are at the point where Commissioner Frangella Anderson does the oath of office.
Got to sign.
And
Who does that?
yeah, so are we supposed to fill this in? I, Jerry Frangella Anderson, do you want to put your name down?
Do I want to?
Sorry.
But I
We need to make
It's all right,
make it
Andrew.
through the meeting here, Andrew. Don't leave us.
Sorry.
I'm thinking about space. I'm finding it. All right, is that it?
Okay, but you're gonna have to say this. So,
Do I have to stand?
how would you like this?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Hand up.
Hand up.
All right.
Totally.
This is the point.
This one?
Sorry? She has to say, I, Jerry Frangella, do solemnly swear.
Oh, that's why I need this here, because I wouldn't know what to say.
Yes.
Whatever.
Okay, I, Jerry Frangella Anderson, do solemnly swear to or affirm that I am a citizen of the United States and the state of Washington, that I am legally qualified to assume the office of Commissioner position number 4, that I will support the Constitution and laws of the United States and the state of Washington, and that I will be faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of this office to the best of my ability.
So now you'll need your driver's license, right?
Yes, I need mine. And what is this? Does it say in the document?
What does it say?
Does it
It's
say?
oath of office. So it's,
Is it all printed out?
Yeah.
Have it all written out? Because I don't want to.
yeah, so it's the oath of office. It's what
Oh,
we're
your
using.
signatures, okay.
So you're just notarizing Jerry's.
Count. Magnifying glass, okay. Jerry and I said, support. I have to write, I have to sign the date there. Then that you.
Mhm.
And is there any other paper? Oh, that's it, okay. King County, you guys got that? Okay, King County. That's my signature, and but that's, where's the?
So your
I think this is
signature
where
is,
they notary goes right there.
Yeah, that
Okay, so I'll just put my signature next to that, and that's you? You want to sign that in front of me? Because that's how you do that.
Okay.
It's a legal pin, so you can't erase it. Yeah, you want to sign in front of me, everybody's witness, and legally, that's what we're supposed to do.
There's no pressure here at all.
Oh, I know, right?
It's a good thing I can still move my hand, Vanessa.
right? After power class
Do you want me to
today,
put
I
the
thought we
date
had
too?
one down.
Oh, that'd
That'd be great.
No, it was just with her.
be, it is today, the 8th.
I think you should be able to raise her hand.
Why?
Because of the work on it.
Welcome.
That's it, woo, scary, yeah, I know. December. Okay, so you guys take down. Okay, King County. Okay, we're good. The date is there and everything, so expires. So I think that's all you need. I don't know what else it
I
is.
think that's
But there, I don't know what that line is. But
Yeah, I don't
either.
I
I think it's just saying King County, Washington.
Yeah.
But she's good. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, nice to meet you.
You
Yeah.
too.
I get through the, you say it.
Thank you.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's not bad. That was quick.
Thank you so much, Leslie.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you, Leslie.
Be safe out there.
Oh, I get it. What is this? Is this administration? For my journal. So, I got the Metro, it's Metro. Okay, do you guys have a phone number? Do you have a phone number?
Yeah, 206, 267,
267.
2350.
Okay, I need it for my.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, we done here? Everybody gets to go home now?
Yes, you get to go home. No, everyone else needs to stay. No one else is dismissed.
Well, hopefully it'll be quick, because it's crazy.
Yeah. Later might be better.
Yeah, yeah.
We're feeling good about that.
All right.
Thanks for coming. Yeah, you're welcome.
And just for commissioners, FYI, Debbie is going down to the city of Tukwila to get hers when she's back in town to get it notarized.
And why is that? Is she not?
She's in Hawaii. No, she might be in rain, just in different form of temperature rain. All right, so moving on to agenda item number 5, recognition of service for Commissioner Andrew Stahl, resolution 2025-08, which is a resolution of the Board of Commissioners of the Tukwila Pool Metropolitan Park District expressing sincere gratitude to Andrew Stahl for his service as a commissioner. Whereas Andrew Stahl was elected to the Tukwila Pool Metropolitan Park District in 2019, and whereas upon joining the board, immediately immersed himself in the work of the district, serving on the Finance Committee from 2020 to 2025, as board clerk in 2023, and as board president in 2024. And whereas Andrew has consistently championed the importance of centering community perspectives while leading with kindness, respect, and compassion. And whereas Andrew's thoughtful collaboration, careful deliberation, and unwavering commitment to the district will be greatly missed. Therefore, the Board of Commissioners of the Tukwila Pool Metropolitan Park District hereby resolves as follows. The Tukwila Pool MPD Commissioners hereby express their heartfelt appreciation to Andrew Stahl for his 6 years of dedicated and distinguished service as a commissioner and extends gratitude on behalf of the entire Tukwila community. So I am looking for a motion.
I make a motion that we approve resolution 2025-08.
Commissioner Frangillo Anderson seconds.
So Commissioner Gangler made the motion, Commissioner Frangillo Anderson seconds. Is there any discussion on this resolution?
Well deserved. Very well deserved. Thank you so much.
I just want to say it's been a pleasure. Coming in 2020 was quite the adventure, seeing that was the start of the pandemic. I think I got to see you guys face to face 1 or 2 times before everything just got shuttered. So it's been an adventure. I'll still be around. I will probably try to volunteer and still be a part of TPAC in some way. So this hopefully is not the last of me.
Hopefully.
We're counting on it.
And there's actually, it's been a pleasure, Andrew.
Yeah, I'm very grateful for your time.
Yeah, Andrew, I mean, I really appreciate everything and that you bring to this board, and I know you continue to contribute, but having you sitting at this table made us better.
Thank you.
And then, can I speak?
Everyone can
Oh,
speak.
good, thank you. Thank you, because I know 2020 to 2025, we had some challenging moments. I think your leadership, your collaboration, I know the staff team on behalf of the pool, we've appreciated as well, having you as our board president and as a commissioner of these 5 years, 6 years, so thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good news.
You'll probably start seeing why.
Thank you.
there's no further discussion, all those in favor of approving resolution 2025-08, say aye.
I almost have to abstain.
All right, we have Andrew Stoll abstaining. Those abstaining, and all those opposed, as long as you don't oppose it.
Yeah, don't oppose it.
Motion passes. So Andrew, also on behalf of the Metropolitan Park District.
Don't hurt anybody with this.
He's only on it.
Isn't that beautiful?
Isn't it beautiful?
Actually,
You
I'll
want to
just
take a
have them
picture?
stand over. Can you guys stand? Both of you?
Oh,
Thank you.
There we go. Oh, I break my neck.
That would
Anastasia,
not be good.
you have a flash?
No, what? You don't need it.
Are you sure?
Don't come there.
No, it's an iPhone.
Do you want
You don't need anything.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's an iPhone.
Ellen made the same statement. It's an iPhone.
Moving on to employee of the month. Do I believe we're all the employees? Is that right? Yeah, I do too for the end of the year. That was really nice.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Looking at the later.
Yeah, thank you to everyone.
We're on the all staff. Okay. Yeah, we just want to say on behalf of Matthew, myself, and Brad as well, we just want to say thank you to all of our staff, everyone, no matter how small, how large, we just appreciate everyone's impact at the pool. I tell my staff always, no matter how many kids you teach, no matter if it's your first session, your last session, lifeguards, we all play such a key role in supporting our community, and so our doors wouldn't be open without our lifeguards, our swim lessons wouldn't happen without our instructors, and our water aerobics instructors play a huge impact, play a huge role in making sure that our community gets the exercise they need in the water. So, and our front desk staff, they're there. They do help. They're that person that people see that greets them at the door. So just want to say thank you to everybody for making the Tukwila Pool what it is.
Thank you.
All right, citizen comments.
This one, we did receive quite a few comments, email and through the forum about the school board meeting that happened, was that 2 weeks ago on the 25th. So we are going to compile all of those and make sure that they're in a document so that everybody can see them and it's transparent. But we're still working on compiling all of them, so we'll present them at that next board meeting on January 12th. But we did not get any other comments or emails outside of that specific session.
Well, just my deep gratitude for the pool community for showing up in person, virtually, or writing to the TSD board meeting, and it strengthens how important this essential public facility is to our community. So thank you to the public for showing up. Any other comments? Okay. Consent agenda.
Motion on the consent agenda.
And I know you're making a motion, I'm just making a comment that the consent agenda will be the updated minutes from November.
Okay, I'll be updating.
We have more copies.
Right?
Do we have to wait till discussion to
And so
point out corrections?
there is a point, yeah, so we can do corrections.
I hope.
Okay, do you want a second?
Commissioner Frangella, seconds.
So Commissioner Mangler made a motion to approve the consent agenda, which includes the updated November 10th minutes, and Commissioner Frangella Anderson seconds. I'm guessing there's discussion. Oh, yeah, so Andrew, there's updated ones from that.
So it was the November 18th one.
Okay.
Oh, November 18th, okay.
I believe Aaron and Ellen were not there.
They were not.
Oh, we weren't there.
Yeah.
But I thought that was noted.
That is-
Oh, it wasn't noted? Oh, I might have missed it.
No,
My bad.
it's possible that I did, because I thought there was an excuse.
Oh, yeah, they're excused. Never mind.
Because I did.
My fault. Never mind.
But you're doing your diligence.
No, that's
Till the
what
end.
We didn't
They
say
had
that.
other names in it. It gets confusing.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Is there any other discussion on the consent agenda, those two sets of minutes and the vouchers? Seeing none, all those in favor of approving the consent agenda as presented, say aye. Aye. All those opposed? All right. All right. Oh, state of the district. So this is the part of the meeting where the president usually does a state of the district for the year. And I've got copies to distribute afterwards. State of the district for 2025. The Tukwila Pool Metropolitan Park District, created by Tukwila voters in 2011, remains committed to maintaining access to aquatics for our community. In 2025, our work has been guided by vision, planning, and community priorities. Community. Tukwila students benefited from water safety and CPR instruction delivered in their classrooms, and our $48 summer youth pass provided safe, affordable access to the pool. The district continues to provide lifeguard, instructor, and CPR courses, as well as our popular Mako Shark swim team, which gives an accessible introduction to competitive swimming. Our healthcare reimbursement program supports seniors with cost-effective fitness options. Robust lap swim and community swim schedules ensure access for all, and district events including the egg hunt, water safety day, cardboard boat races, and the pumpkin plunge continue to engage families and community members. Vision and future. The district advanced long-term planning by commissioning a fiscal feasibility study, preparing for a future capital campaign, and securing an unprecedented $5 million King County Parks Levy grant. Community members, leaders, and stakeholders came together throughout the feasibility study to engage in meaningful discussions about the pool's future. Aging infrastructure drives the need for the capital project, and community input continues to highlight priorities such as warm water, expanded water space, and accessible locker rooms. District. The district continued its focus on long-term planning by developing strategic goals and completing its first comprehensive plan. This strategic process included robust outreach to community members, district partners, and stakeholders, roundtable discussions, and focused planning during the district retreat. Input from these efforts, along with insights from our valued volunteers and advisory committee, helped shape a clear, forward-looking direction for the future. Staffing. In 2025, the district returned to an executive director leadership model, an important step for organizational stability and long-term planning. We also welcomed a district clerk to strengthen administrative support and an aquatics director to lead and enrich our operations team. Partnerships. Aligned with our mission to educate and serve, the district values strong partnerships with schools, including Tukwila School District, Rainier Prep, and Kennedy Catholic High School, helping students receive essential water safety education and equitable access to aquatics and programs. Ongoing collaboration with the City of Tukwila, including support for Camp Tukwila, expands youth engagement and recreation opportunities. Additionally, the American Red Cross provides critical support through its Centennial campaign, offering swim lesson scholarships that help reduce financial barriers for families across our community. Financial help. The district remains financially sound, focusing on strong fiscal discipline and long-term sustainability. Our first state auditor's office financial audit, anticipated by year-end, will strengthen accountability and planning. We project exceeding our 2025 revenue budget by $4,263 and realizing an estimated $309,775 in operational expenditure savings. By the numbers, we are pleased to have been able to award over $7,567 in scholarships in the first 3 quarters of 2025, supporting greater community access to swim lessons. During those 3 quarters, January 1st through September 30th, 1,659 swim lesson students enrolled, which is approximately 11,613 individual lessons taught, 3,649 water aerobics participants enjoyed our pool, and 16,858 community members enjoyed general attendance, which are passes, open swims, and healthcare reimbursement. Due to limited pool space, approximately 546 students were waitlisted for swim lessons, underscoring the need for expansion. We thank the Tukwila community for your commitment and support. Together, we continue to provide a welcoming public aquatics facility and build a strong aquatic future for generations to come. To my fellow commissioners, I thank you.
Excellent.
But I'll be sending it by email.
Yeah, because we got to put it in the link.
Okay. Moving on to reports.
Good job on the layout. I like your layout on the, thank you.
I was able to access the actual logo.
No, it looks good.
Thank you. Okay, reports. I will turn it over to Executive Director, District Clerk. Says it will be a verbal report.
Oh,
Do you have anything to share?
I just have a couple things. I will be starting to upload policies to the website that are not current, that have been approved this year. And then other than that, just the upcoming meeting dates that we have referenced will be on Tuesday, December 10th. We have feasibility, 16th.
Actually, we're doing
18th.
Thursday the 18th.
Thursday the 18th, never mind, thank you. And then on Saturday, December 20th at 9 a.m. at the Tukwila Community Center, we will have the TPAC meeting, unless this one has changed too. Monday, December 29th at 5 p.m., the Finance Committee meeting. And then we will have our next board meeting in the start of the new year on Monday, January 12th at 6 p.m. here in the Tukwila School District Admin Building. And that is all I have.
Awesome, thank you. Bigger news, end of year, we finally promoted and had filled the aquatics director position that's been talked about for almost a year. Very happy to see that come to a close and very happy to welcome on stage there as our aquatics director. We did receive a number of candidates, but looking at the candidate pool and kind of where we're headed, I'm very happy that you are going to continue to serve the district with your experience, and then how you're going to uplift and move the district in terms of the pool operation forward. So a lot of work to come. I know Anastasia knows that. And so just looking at how to refine and move the day-to-days intentionally in the direction we need to continue to move it with forefront on safety. Bigger piece, in addition to that, is our server. It's an infrastructure piece, critical. We have a server that is failing, that is no issues currently. It did fail for some reason this past week, and we were all like, oh God, we have a board packet to put together and we need our server. Server's failing, and we do have a new one on order, so just more information to come. That project had been approved. We were just going back and forth on cost, but that server should be here hopefully by end of year, and then everything should kind of work itself out with no more server issues. And then the bigger piece is the audit. We have not closed the audit out yet, hopeful to close it out in the coming weeks. Our auditor returns, I believe, to the office this week, and so she is hopeful she can schedule an exit audit with us, or an exit call to close the 3-year financial audit. That is our hope. We are getting there. But other than that, the reason why it's a verbal report out, everything we're working on currently is just a continuation of the last couple months, just trying to get to the finish line on some key projects and clean some things up before the new year. So yeah, so if you have any questions, I'm all ears.
Any questions for Beth? All right.
Aaron, do you have a question?
No, just, sorry, my apologies, I shouldn't.
All right, moving on to operations programs report.
Yeah, you guys have just major high-level things. Matthew is currently doing the first aid CPR class. He's started last week. He's gonna wrap it up this week at Foster High School. It is 5 periods, so 140 kids total. So I believe. So yeah, thank you to him for doing that. It's a lot. It's definitely not easy to. It's a new health instructor, but they're working well together to get that solidified, and then and then other high level, I just want to say thank you again to Pacific Driving Swim Team. We got to have their head coach come out and coach a couple more times, so in November, and just last week on Friday, the kids really, really love him. They're starting to get to know him really well, so we're just really grateful for that opportunity, and we're moving to 2 days a month next year, so next quarter is going to be 2 days a month. It's just another way that our kids can engage differently and learn differently, so more to come there. And then last but not least, we're going to be sharing by the end of this week, some major changes to our swim lesson program as far as registration goes. I have sent that to be translated to make sure that all of our families can understand it and really understand how it impacts them. Really no major impact, only mostly to non-residents and scholarship renewals, and that's about it. So.
How many languages did the state represent?
I believe I asked for 5: Spanish, Vietnamese, Farsi, Arabic, and Somali. Yeah.
That's wonderful, thank you.
Anastasia, real quick, Kicking Tree, how are we doing?
I don't have a specific answer. I have an approximate answer.
Yeah, we have an approximate.
We've raised about $300 so far, but we did push some a newsletter out, some social media engagement. I would like to push some more engagement out there, just to make sure that people have another opportunity. It just sucks that the emails go to like my promotionals instead of the main inboxes, so not everyone has an opportunity to see them. So, but we work with what we have. So, yeah, 300 so far, but mostly very generous donations. So like large sum donations versus like smaller bits of donations, which is like $100. Yeah, it's very nice.
Awesome. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
Are there any questions, comments for operations? I guess it's all just operations, or it's just
mostly programming.
Yeah.
Operations is kind of the same right now.
Yeah, I guess you're everything now.
Yeah. This last one is 2, but next one will be everything.
Well, welcome. I'm so happy that you're continuing with us in this role. And Really appreciate it. And also thank you to Matthew for continuing the partnership with the school district. And I know that's, it's challenging to manage all schedules and stuff, so I really appreciate everyone's patience with all of that, and it's furthering our mission, so that's great. All right, moving on to the Tuckahoe Pool Advisory Committee. Sherry, were you at the meeting? November? Yeah. Okay.
I was.
Very good.
There's a lot of discussion. Well, they're still working on the bylaws. Getting close, I think, but it's kind of a continuing working document. Discussion about the meeting location, because there's a date in May that this community center will not be available, so you might want to have to figure out that. There was a lot of discussion regarding the school district meeting upcoming and what was going on. Everybody was very interactive, good feedback coming from all members. It was nice to have them all there. And they were on track to still meet on the 20th in December on Saturday, the third Saturday. So, yeah, all is good.
Thanks.
End of the report.
Thank you to TPAC for their continuation of work this year and helping in all the different, advising in the different places, strategic goals, comp plan, et cetera. That's been really great. And I think Ellen said that she just agreed that she would be able to cover for me on the 20th, because I just found out that family made different commitments. So, so Ellen will be.
So we'll see you there on the 20th.
Yes, so Ellen will be
Yes.
covering. Any other comments for TPAC? All right, moving on to Finance Committee report.
I don't have to be back.
You're the star of the show today. Well, you and
Actually, the Finance Committee, I just had great gratitude for the committee and staff this year. I think that we did excellent work with the budget in a very timely manner and being respectful of time for meetings, a lot of collaboration, and worked out to have the final 2026 budget to the board this evening for approval. End of report.
Jerry will need company next year.
Yes, Jerry
in
will.
Finance Committee.
Ooh.
Lobbing it out there.
Maybe this is a big role to fill.
The volunteers are always appreciated.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Always.
Yes. All right. Any other comments for finance?
Good job.
Thank you.
Okay. Moving on to feasibility study steering committee, and you'll see the report that pretty much summarizes. I know we've all been very engaged in what's going on lately. Just a really high level. We have our priorities right now is King County grant. We have received some flexibility on timing of the execution, which is good news. We met with the King County grant manager. They did a tour of the pool. It was a really productive meeting. Jerry was there as well as Brad, so it was it was good to meet in person. So priority, and then an RFQ for the project manager we're moving forward with. We've got a scope of services back. We've kind of worked out through a scope of services, and then we're going to get our attorney, get Brian, to dump it into and actually create an RFQ, so then we can bring it to the board for a document to go out for project management. So we're still moving forward with that. Location is obviously a priority for us, and we're actively pursuing different options, both publicly and privately held options, so more to come on that. Brad, is there anything you want to share?
Not at this time.
Yeah, no, it's a priority for us.
Yes, it is a priority.
Seattle Parks Foundation capital campaign, we're still working with them, and so that's a high level of what we're doing. Our next meeting is not on Tuesday because Jerry and I are going to the Lion King. So on Thursday, we're having it on December 18th at 4 p.m. That's why there was a shift. Are there any questions for feasibility? Did I miss anything?
No, I think that was everything is just moving in the direction, and it's all active work, so no miss. Thank you.
Okay, so moving on to business items. And the first business item is a public hearing and for the 2026 annual budget. So I will open, 6:40, I will open the public hearing for the 2026 annual budget. I'll ask, did we receive any public comments on the annual budget, or do we have anyone online?
Nobody's online and I haven't gotten anything about.
All right, so the purpose of the public hearing is to allow the public an opportunity to provide feedback for the budget, and seeing that there isn't any feedback at this time, I will go ahead and close the public hearing. Okay, so business item number 2 is the employee handbook updates. And I'll let someone else.
Oh, we got it. Finance committee member.
Doesn't look like they're interested.
Pretty standard item. We typically approach this at the end of each year. Our typical employee handbook updates, including our compensation detail chart, which is our wage scale. And then the bigger piece, so Appendix 1A is the district compensation detail. Appendix 2 is the Tuckahoe Metropolitan Park District wage and salary schedule. Appendix A3 includes all TPMPD job descriptions, where we will most likely be making some small modifications, how we continuously update those. In the job descriptions, we currently have the salary listed. That also makes its way into the employee handbook. We will remove the salaries because the wage scale is also provided, but we will meet the requirement when we post the job to post the salary. But we won't post the salaries on the job descriptions. It's just easier on a housekeeping piece, and the ability for the team to continuously maintain the employee handbook without seeking approval for small changes and modifications. The Appendix D, the district organizational chart, should be here as well. And then the current employee handbook incorporates references to the aquatics manager, aquatics program manager, and program coordinator, as well as specific wage ranges in each job description. We are looking for, since we treat the handbook as policy, just looking for, actually, are we discussing?
So we're looking for a motion to approve the updates as presented. One little note,
Yes.
on the org chart, it says Appendix A3, that should be Appendix D.
Thank you.
So just a minor, but that we're looking for a motion to approve the
Appreciate that.
employee handbook.
I make a motion that we approve the employee handbook as presented.
Second.
So we have a motion by Commissioner Gengler to approve the employee handbook updates, and seconded by Commissioner Stahl. Is there discussion on any of these updates? As Brad so eloquently said, a lot of it's just housekeeping and updating, so we don't have to do that in the future. All right. Seeing no discussion? All those in favor of approving the employee handbook updates as noted, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay. Moving on to Resolution 2025-09, which is the 2026 budget. First, I'll entertain a motion to read it by title only.
And also make a motion that we read by title only the 2026 annual budget resolution 2025-09.
And Chris, second?
Second.
All right, so Commissioner Gengler made a motion to read Resolution 2025-09 by title only, and Commissioner Stahl second. So, is there any discussion on that? Seeing none, all those in favor of reading by title only, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? And do you want to read this one by title only?
Yes, if somebody has it. Sorry, that was
Right after that.
after the budget.
right after the budget.
I think it's the second set of 6 pages. There you go, it's right after that.
Okay, I found it. Yes. 2026 Annual Budget Resolution. A resolution of the Board of Commissioners of the Tukwila Pool Metropolitan Park District adopting the annual budget of the Tukwila Pool Metropolitan Park District for the fiscal year 2026.
Thank you. All right, now I'll entertain a motion to approve Resolution 2025-09.
So moved.
Second.
So Commissioner Gangler made a motion to approve Resolution 2025-09 and Commissioner Stahl seconded it. Is there any discussion on this budget?
Good job.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you for all the work. I know this is tough.
I'm just very pleased with where we ended, and how it all came together, and it's a great collaboration, and I'm very pleased with what we did today.
Thank you. I would agree. I think the collaboration on all levels allowed us to continue to move this until we got to this point. So thank you for everybody's hard work and their contributions to the budget at all levels. So thank you, everybody.
And please extend that to Amy as well, because I know she's had a lot of actual work into it too, so.
Vanessa?
Vanessa, we need to
Yeah.
close the motion.
Sorry?
We need to close the motion.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just
Oh.
redoing discussion still.
Yeah, I was curious.
Nope, perfect. All right, no, I'm just making sure that I just realized, I'm just reading. I just wanted to bring attention to the fact that this budget does include a capital development fund budget separate to the capital improvement fund. So, yeah, I just wanted to, just for the record, that we are separating the money out. So I just quickly taking a look. I just haven't looked at it in this format yet, so. All right. All right, and no more discussion beyond my analyzing on the fly. All those in favor of approving Resolution 2025-09, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Perfect. Thank you, Emily, for keeping me on track.
Oh, it's okay. I wasn't sure if you were discussing, looking at the next thing or.
Before we were closing it out, I just wanted to-
Okay.
All right. So the next one is Resolution 2025-10, which is our regular meeting schedule resolution. I would entertain a motion to read it by title only.
So moved.
Second.
So Commissioner Ganger made a motion to read Resolution 2025-10 by title only, and Commissioner Stahl seconded it. Is there any discussion on reading it by title only? All those in favor of reading Resolution 2025-10 by title only, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? All right.
Yes. So Resolution 2025-10, 2026 Regular Meeting Schedule Resolution. A resolution of the Board of Commissioners of the Tukwila Pool Metropolitan Park District establishing the 2026 Regular Meeting Schedule for the Board of Commissioners.
So I will entertain a motion to approve Resolution 2025-10.
Make a motion to approve 2025-10.
Second.
So Commissioner Gangler made a motion to approve Resolution 2025-10 and Commissioner Stahl seconded that motion. Is there any discussion on this?
Doesn't look like any holidays were hit.
Oh,
That's
I do see an error.
What's that?
Under section 1, following days during the year 2024, should it be 2026?
2025, yeah.
2026.
2026.
Yeah.
I just caught that, sorry.
Now it's a big catch.
Did you catch that, Ellen?
Yes.
I didn't see any holidays.
I had seen it,
Not in Brown.
noticed that, yeah, because that was important.
Apparently it was.
All right, so with that correction, the clerical correction, is there any other discussion? All those in favor of approving resolution 2025-10, including that update, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? All right, so that's passed. All right, okay, moving to more fun stuff. I'm smiling. So it's the 2026 Board of Commissioner Officer selections. And so each year at the December meeting, we select a president and then a clerk for the next calendar year. So that's what we're looking at right now. I'd like to start with president. Does anyone want to suggest a nomination for president for 2026?
I would like to nominate Jerry Frangel Anderson as president for 2026. If she really wants.
I am good with that. But I want to make it very clear and transparent that there are going to be a couple months that I am not going to be present, so whoever takes on the clerk role needs to know that before you guys decide to put me as president. But I'm still going to be connected. There'll be some months I won't be in the state. February and March to be exact. At this moment. No, I just wanted to be clear because it's going to put a little extra pressure on the clerk, whoever that may be.
Commissioner Shipman second?
So let's do it, you nominated, she accepted, now we can do a motion.
No.
Okay, I move that we hire her as president.
I'll second.
Is there any discussion? I'm just gonna say, yay, Jerry is a star. She's been such a star to me all year.
For a newly elected official.
Yeah, right, to take that
Really for the third time.
But she really is a star, and I really appreciate all the support and everything she gives her heart and soul to this board. And I know sometimes that's hard when you give your heart and soul, but I appreciate you.
So you're a hard act to follow, I will do my best.
We are birds of feather.
But thank you, I appreciate everybody's support, thank you.
Is there any further discussion?
Thank you, Jerry.
My pleasure.
All those in favor? All those in favor of appointing Commissioner Jerry Frangel Anderson to the role of president for 2026, say aye. Aye. All those opposed? All right. You're president as of January 1st.
Yay. Can I have an inauguration for
All right, so now we're looking at clerk nominations for 2026.
I nominate Aaron Shipman.
I second.
We're not, we don't need a second yet.
Sure, I'll be happy to take the president's position for March and
You're not-
February.
So you would use
I accept the nomination.
for clerk, okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah, thank you, Aaron.
So,
The nomination. Would have a
Anytime.
whole year again.
Anytime.
So motion,
Yes, I make a motion that we appoint Aaron Shipman as clerk for the 2026 year.
for a second.
Second.
Okay, any discussion?
So even when you're not president, you have to do all stuff. Just want to make clear.
As clerk, Aaron's been clerk
I
before.
know, yeah.
It's great.
I'm giving him a hard time.
Thank you, Aaron, that'll be fun. Thank you, Aaron.
I'm excited to.
You do know you have to show
Try
up
it
at
again.
TMAC.
Yeah, well, basically, I don't think.
Oh, that's wonderful, thank you. Is there any further discussion? All those in favor of appointing Commissioner Aaron Shipman to clerk for 2026, say aye. Aye.
Abstain.
Commissioner Shipman abstains.
I didn't say
All those opposed? So, pass. So Emily makes abstain, that just gets listed like that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's fun to say something different sometimes.
To shake things up.
You did.
Well, at least you didn't.
Oh, is that how it's
against
gonna be?
yourself.
Good luck, have fun.
2026 will be blast.
All right, so moving on, thank you both for agreeing to accept that, that's awesome. TPAC appointments. So these are positions 1 and 2, which is Jackie Carroll and Diane Myers. They both agreed to continue, so their term would be ending in 2027. It would be a 2-year term. So I'm looking for a motion to appoint Jackie to position number 1 at TPAC.
I make that motion.
Commissioner Shipman seconds.
All right, so
Should I need to change? What the record says
Is it 2 years from January 1st?
2027? The recommendation.
The recommendation says
2028, so that's be 2027.
that's 2 years.
26,
That's
20.
26, 27, so it would end in December 27.
Yeah, so we are making a motion for it to, so the motion would be to appoint Jackie to TPAC position number 1 through 12/31/27.
Not 28.
Yes,
Already working it, Jerry.
all right. And that's discussion. So any discussion on Jackie?
She's awesome.
There's another typo.
What's that?
Her name's still incorrect, it's missing an L under the recommendation.
Okay, we'll make sure that that's.
I just want to make sure.
Yeah, we'll make sure that it's updated correctly. It should be
And there's another one up
It's-
above.
It's
sorry.
correct in the table.
But in the background it
But-
says wrong.
yes.
It's just for the
Yeah.
record, that's all. Sorry.
So Jackie Carroll, JACQUECARROLLO. All right. Yeah, Jackie's great. She's, this year in particular, she helped with strategic goals, showed up, comp plan, she's been really engaged with those things, which has been great to get that insight, so I appreciate that. She's of course been involved for a long time, so a lot of perspective. So any other discussion? All those in favor of appointing Jackie Carroll to the TPAC term ending 12/31/27, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? All right, so moving on to Diane Myers.
I make a motion that we approve Diane Myers to be TPAC member through 12/31/2027.
Second.
Okay, so Commissioner Ganger made a motion, Commissioner Stahl seconded, appointing Diane Myers through 12/31/27. All those in, wait, discussion, sorry, discussion.
I have discussion, but it really doesn't, I'm just curious what's going on with Baylor?
Oh, so we have the stuff for that, and I wanted to get it done, but she was really sick.
Oh, that's so dear.
Yeah, so she was out for like 3 or 4 days. Like,
Okay, well.
So it was with Sharon's schedule for her son and me lacking, and both of that taking care of both of them.
So maybe over the holiday.
But yeah, so the holidays will probably work on
Okay.
get that filled out and paper,
Okay, great.
but yeah, she's still very interested in doing it. It's just was
So moving.
bad timing.
Great. No,
So,
no,
thinking of everybody to fill
totally
it in.
understand
There's a typo again,
Yeah,
it.
practically.
It died?
Yeah.
the last name, under, in the same areas where Jackie sits.
Yeah, so the table is correct, so we'll
The
go by
table
the
is
table.
correct.
She's supposed to have a double on her name
She's
too.
MYE.
M-Y-E-R, not Mary.
Yeah, Di is just, she's like a special event extraordinaire volunteer. I don't know how else to say it.
And a former commissioner.
Yes, former commissioner, TPAC member forever. So, always have fun. All right, if there's any other discussion? All those in favor of appointing Diane Myers to TPAC position number 2 through 12/31/27, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? Okay, Diane appointed. And now we're moving on to the 2026 professional service agreement renewals, and we'll do this in 2 separate buckets. And these are just our regular renewals each year for our attorney or CPA. So I'm looking for a motion to approve professional service agreement for 2026 for Senior Law Offices.
Second.
All right. So Commissioner Dangler made a motion to approve the professional service agreement for 2026 for Senior Law Office, and Commissioner Stahl second. Is there any discussion on this? Seeing none. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? All right, so that's approved. So looking now to a motion to approve professional service agreement for 2026 for GDM Financial Solutions, and that's our accountant.
Second.
All right, so Commissioner Dangler made a motion to approve professional service agreement for 2026 for GDM Financial Solutions, and Commissioner Stahl seconded. Is there any discussion on this?
Is it common for an accountant to charge more money hourly than an employer?
So that's always, I know, but Brett, yeah, we've seen that
Yeah,
in
it's
the
a great
past.
question.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Perhaps we need to let Brian Senior know that he needs to charge.
Oh, no, Brian made that comment a couple of years ago about, he found it amusing.
Okay.
We're very transparent.
Yes.
So is there any further discussion? All right, all those in favor of approving professional service agreement for 2026 for GDM Financial Solutions, say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Right, so that's so now this is the MRSC rosters and bonfire annual contract renewal. And I know that the reason we put this on here is to intentionally indicate that we're not maintaining our own roster, that we're utilizing MRC for that purpose.
Which supports our procurement and bidding, both of these mechanisms, MRSC for our small, for our rosters, and bonfire for any and all future bidding when we go out to bid for projects. So it's a great spot to manage it.
Yeah, there's some good training, like just informational stuff this year on bonfire, so that's helpful.
And we may actually use it.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Really coming up.
There's some work coming up that may actually require us to actually utilize this system that we're paying for.
Like that, so we're talking about project manager, owner's rep, RFQ, so that's gonna be kind of exciting. Okay, the motion to approve the contract for 2026 for MRC as rosters and bonfire membership.
And second.
Okay, so Commissioner Dangler made that motion and Commissioner Stahl seconded. Is there any discussion on this? Seeing none, all those in favor of approving the contract for 2026 for MRC rosters and bonfire membership, say aye. Aye. All those opposed? Okay. So, this is the Seattle Parks Foundation Capital Campaign Agreement. Do you want to talk about Brad, or do you want me to?
No, please, it's right on your, it is right there. We're all aware, Finance Committee, myself, Vanessa with feasibility, are working with Seattle Parks Foundation. We are working on a formal agreement, which they need and we need. Vanessa, if you want to.
Yeah, so they provided a contract. It took them longer than they would normally do because they were creating new ones for big capital partners. And so we didn't actually get it till towards the end of November. And we did some edits to it, went through it to make it look fit our organization. Our attorney took a look at it and he included some additional edits. We got it back to them last week, so we're just waiting for them to come back for the contract. Yeah, and just to be completely transparent, part of what they're asking for is a prepayment of their commission that would be, so that whether it's a 10 or 12% commission is the way that this works for their 501c3, of being able to leverage the 501c3 grant applications or funding. So
10 to 12% of what they expect to raise?
When they raise something, so the way that the Seattle Parks Foundation works is that when they raise money, they take that 10 or 12.
But they want it front loaded.
Because it's a longer campaign, and so it would get.
How much of 10 or 12% of what amount of money?
It's a great question.
That's a good question. So what they're asking for is
A deposit of roughly $150,000. And again, this is to ensure that they can pay the consultants that are actively working with us on the capital campaign. There's internal discussion. I know there's an initial agreement here to front load up to $75,000. And let's see where that goes so we can get a better understanding, and then an additional deposit later on, but all clearly laid out in the agreement should they choose to accept
So
that.
if it's 10% and we give them 75,000 and they are saying they're going to raise 750,000, if we give them, if they want 150,000 and raising 1.5 million.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. And I
So-
understand that they need the money ahead of time because they're already putting in the work.
Correct.
But what happens if they don't raise the money? Are we just out of pocket then?
For consultancy services is what it
But
seems like.
but it wouldn't be the full amount. They'd have to produce actual bills to substantiate what they've spent. So it's not that they just get to charge us regardless if they don't spend that money. So it just is like Brad was so well saying, like prepayment against their commission. So,
Right.
but that's what part of that conversation on the contract is right now, and so timing of that.
So you haven't completed the contract, but you want us to approve it?
No, we're not approving anything. This is just an update.
Oh,
We
There
didn't
will
know.
be things back.
Yeah, it will come back to the board for approval. I just wanted to give you a quick update. We didn't know if we were going to get it back maybe in time for this meeting, so we threw it in the agenda just in case. But if not, we're just going to give you a quick little update. We've been working with our consultant weekly.
So when do you think you're going to have?
They want it done quickly because they would like it by the end of the year.
Yeah, they'd like a contract in place by the end of the year, and they'd like to pay their counterparts, so our consultants would like to get paid before the end of the year as well for all work completed. So it's in their best interest to get this wrapped up pretty quickly.
Okay.
And it was sent to them, right? So we're just waiting to hear back.
Sorry, so just clarifying my own brain here.
Yeah.
So let's say it's 75,000, say there's 100,000, whichever one. Are we like full on, here's a check for that amount, or is it going like into an escrow thing so that way they can't touch it unless they reach whatever point so they're able to pull from?
No, they're able to pull from it as we continue the work, because essentially we got to pay for the services somehow. Unfortunately, the capital campaign is going to take a number of months to ramp up and to officially get established and start actively raising money, but we need to pay for the work that's being produced now. We will be, so if we raise $1.5 million less the $150,000 from their commissions, essentially. We would essentially be getting that back, and we're just prepaying up to, so we can keep the creation of this capital campaign moving forward.
And what kind of track record does the Seattle Parks have of raising funds and being able to make these milestones for their clients?
It's a great question.
So that is a good question. So during our research of this particular company, we reached out to different places, and they do have they're very well known and reputable in what they do and produce. And in fact, when we met with our King County grant manager just last week, when she heard that they agreed to take us, that Seattle Parks Foundation agreed to take us on as a client, she used to be, help me remember, she was in fundraising or in some capacity.
Some
And
capacity.
she immediately said, oh, they're very reputable, she just confirmed what we had already heard through other avenues and
Yep,
sources.
she has a background in nonprofit fundraising and things along those lines, so she's very much familiar and supports the work that they've been doing. And you guys as a whole, the board and volunteers, when we get to the point where we feel like we have enough information to make an informed decision on the level of the campaign we need to run and the type of campaign with the supporting materials and the essentially the story, we will all come together for that presentation. So you will be in front of this group at some point in the coming month to 2 months.
Yeah, thanks, Fred. That was a good point I forgot to mention. And also that what they're doing right now, through all those interviews, is trying to formulate a recommendation. Because originally we said 10 to 15 million. So right now they're with their interviews and they're just looking to see, is that realistic? So then that's when they're going to come back with recommendations and stuff over the next month or so. So yeah, it's been, I mean, they're very responsive, they're consultants, and yeah, it's been so far a good process.
Positive,
The contract piece, we would have liked to have seen that earlier, but
We are where we are.
yeah, and they're very Seattle Parks Foundation is very cognizant of the fact that it delayed, they were delayed in getting the contract to us, so. So is there any other questions about?
So probably next meeting this will.
We'll give you another update at least. We'll see where we're at. But Aaron, good dream.
Oh, so just trying to do math in my head a little bit, sorry. So like you're saying, so like the 100,000 would be for $1 million, but if we do get, say, 10 million, and they're like, we can get 20 million for you guys,
Then they get 10%.
then they get 10% of 20 million.
Yeah, so because
$2 million.
the intent is that these are things that we are not eligible for because we're not a 501c3. So we're leveraging their status to be able to get money that we would not be eligible for otherwise.
And they're doing all the work, but they are asking to be front loaded because they need to pay their vendors.
That's what I'm wondering though too, like, I mean, if they start seeing a higher projection of say $10 to $20 million type thing, I mean, that would be a lot. But I'm just saying, magically, if they were like, things are looking great, I mean, is that what we're worried about putting in a cash infusion for that one? Because it seems like that's a lot of money for them to just be kind of doing stuff. I get that they should be getting money for the 501c type thing, but, or is that like, we need this to do it, but if we do get this much, then we'll be taking that much off the top.
Yeah, so no, it's a percentage. It's a percentage is what it's typical, and
I guess I'm saying, like, I don't want to start paying a bunch of money out for plausible promises.
right, no. So that's why we're doing half, like not like the 75,000 first, and then waiting 6 months for the other 7 to see where we're at.
Yeah, if they come back to us and say a $20 million campaign is plausible and we need to do X, Y, and Z there needs to be a very intentional conversation and a hard hold on next steps, because that was not our expectation.
Yeah.
Our expectation is the work we're doing now frames the campaign and launches the campaign. Anything from that point on, the monies being billed should be coming from the monies they're bringing in, and that should be the hard direction.
And that's part of the contract.
Once that
Obligation to get back.
And that's again in their best interest to push that to receive those 10%. But we cannot be an open piggy bank
We're not.
for fees, and that is not the expectation.
Thanks.
Thank you for asking the question. That's an important question. And just an FYI, they actually were the one, during our conversations with them regarding the contract, they were the ones who said, we wouldn't need it all right now. We can break it up into, a couple of payments and stuff. So that's not, that piece of the contract negotiation, I don't want to talk about contract negotiations in public meetings too much, but we're not concerned about that part of it.
Yeah.
So if the contract comes back before the end of the year, which it seems like they're pushing for, will we have to have a special meeting?
Yes.
Yeah.
One more business item for you.
All right. And if you have questions after the fact, you know, just,
We're all around.
yeah, just shoot them out to us, because I know sometimes you start thinking about things afterwards, and it's all good. All right, so moving on to the last business item, comprehensive plan adoption.
Make a motion that we read the resolution 2025-11 by title only.
Thank you.
Commissioner Shipman, second.
So Commissioner Hager made a motion to read resolution 2025-11 by title only, and Commissioner Shipman seconds. All those, is there any discussion on reading by title only? All those in favor of reading it by title only, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? All right.
Resolution 2025-11, a resolution of the Board of Commissioners of the Tukwila Pool Metropolitan Park District adopting the 2025 to 2031 Tukwila Pool Metropolitan Park District Comprehensive Plan.
All right. I look for a motion.
I make a motion that we approve resolution 2025-11.
And I'll second.
Right. So Commissioner Engler made a motion to approve resolution 2025-11, and Commissioner Stoll seconded. Is there any discussion on this resolution?
Good job.
Yeah, I think again, a big thank you for the time put into that.
Yeah, that was a group effort, that's for sure. Just all the input we got.
Operation, drafted. What are you doing?
Am I here? Oh.
So
Yeah, it's very straightforward.
Sorry, I'm like, what am I?
Compliments to
Sorry,
me this way, please.
No,
Thank you.
no, I just, because I knew
you
after
saw
I
me.
had a little.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just, so RCO, as you see, has approved it. And so if and when we need to do any grant submissions, it's ready to go. Preliminary.
Thank you. I just want to.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Because tonight allows us to formally. Yeah.
Submit it. And whether we, yeah, unfortunately, so Brad, they changed that there isn't a 2026. As of a month ago, it showed that we could have done a 2026 application for that one grant, but they're pushing it to 2027 or 8. So
Good
anyway,
news.
but yeah, it's actually not bad news, but anyway, so it, once again, thank you to everyone for all their collaboration on it. But I don't think I have any other notes. Yes, the preliminary.
Yeah, after tonight, should it be approved, this will then go back to RCO for formal adoption in their system, which, as Vanessa very much made clear, allows the TPMPD to submit and or partake in grant opportunities.
For that period, as long as that. So, and just a housekeeping thing, Emily. So, we'll chat on updating the document because the signed resolution has to go into it before it gets submitted to RCO. So, so that's good. Any further discussion on it? All those in favor of approving resolution 2025-11, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? All right. Moving through. Report outs. Order of position. Let's me first. I've just got 2 things under reports. First, that just an FYI to the board that Brad and I are working on a public comment for tomorrow's 12/9/25 TSD board meeting, just a high level. Make sure we thank our community for coming out and speaking. And
Yes.
So we're just working on that together, and just to give you a heads up, and we're going to be submitting it. We're not going in person. We'll have them read it into the record themselves. And also just a second thing is I actually had an opportunity to meet with one of the incoming TSD board members, Greg Sherlock, over a weekend, and or not a weekend, it was a couple hours. It was on a weekend. I didn't spend the weekend.
Right.
It wasn't over. But anyway, so that was good, just to continue, building the relationships of new incoming people, so it's always important. So, and in my report. Commissioner Gingrich.
No report.
Commissioner Stahl.
No report.
Commissioner Pangella Anderson.
No report.
Commissioner Schiffman.
Well. No report.
All right, so moving on to miscellaneous. Or we're not doing any executive session. Or no, miscellaneous, so miscellaneous. Any miscellaneous?
I have a miscellaneous. I know, I miss Carl.
Aquatics director.
Well, on that note, as the aquatics director, I just want to say thank you to all of you for your support, to Brad, for your support as well. It's been, it's crazy to think I've been with the pool 7 years. As in, I'm sorry. We're certified in choking, it's okay.
Thank God.
Yeah. But starting as a swimmer, I never expected this to be something that I saw as a career, so this has been an interesting timeline for me. So I just want to say thank you to all of you for the opportunity and also getting to know everybody over these last 6 years. So it's been great. So I'm excited for the new year and to see what the next couple of years bring.
Did you guys hear that? Next couple of years. So.
Yeah, I heard.
And then I have a miscellaneous. I just want to, and I was pointing at Aaron earlier, with our capital campaign, for anybody and everybody that's involved and or behind the scenes being asked to chat with folks or poke folks. I do appreciate your ability to get involved as a lap swimmer, but also poking key individuals to see if they can open their network as a connector for us. So thank you.
Well, that call was like, I put my commissioner cap on.
Which is great. I love that because that's what I think what we're trying to build, and that's the collaboration that I think I get excited for. So I appreciate the efforts that you're putting in and keeping those conversations going. So thank you for your time.
Well, I wanted to thank everyone for the support this last year. I really appreciated it. And I'm going to ask for one more thing. It's a photo of everyone.
Do we have to do that after term?
No, we're going to do it now.
We're gonna do it during the meeting.
Yes, we're going to do it
I didn't know.
at the meeting.
Where
didn't know?
Yeah, you guys are doing a group
Yeah,
photo.
we're doing a group photo. Yes, I know.
So let me get mine out.
Yes, I know. You can actually sit.
Vanessa, can you
No,
guys
I'm not gonna.
go over here?
Over here.
Yeah, and that-
Those
those
are
are
the pictures.
No, I was warned that we were gonna have it.
I texted people.
That's why I used your vision in the back.
And don't act like you don't know each other. Come on.
Come on.
I know.
We have an iPhone. One, excuse me, those lifesavers. 2, 3.
You gotta put some water. Is that good?
What, you didn't take it with an iPhone?
Would you like another?
Oh, yeah, I know, we should.
Okay. You want another?
A little closer.
I was
Sorry,
like,
Andrew,
I
you're
sorry, I was gonna say, I just really too slow.
I got you.
There, now, come on, this is much better.
Sweet.
1, 2, wait, that's right there.
Sound pretty?
Better?
You got the fire truck, looks like Cliff Water.
Oh, that's better.
That is better.
Awesome. That'll go
Thank you,
on,
everyone, for humoring me.
I'll send those over.
All right. Okay. So.
I actually have one little bit of miscellaneous.
Oh, good.
Big thing for me about being commissioner was just keeping the pool community focused. Please keep that in the forefront of whatever big decisions the pool has. You either might have to change locations, what have you, or size and structure. Keep the community, especially the elderly, the disabled, and the children in the forefront of your decisions, because they're just so important and easily forgotten when decisions are being made. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, so I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
I make a motion of the adjourn.
Second.
So Commissioner Gunn made the motion to adjourn, Commissioner Stahl seconds. Any discussion on it? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Okay,
We're adjourned.
2025 to December, let's do some recording service.